Welcome to Currency Watch. This is Chris Keene from a keenpointofview.com. It was a rather eventful day, which is a little bit out of the norm in European trading. Not so much in North American trading today, as rumors swirled in the beginning of European trading around 3 o'clock Eastern time that there was a possibility that some sort of plan was going to be announced that would limit the yields on Spanish and Italian bonds. These rumors proved to be just that, rumors. But then news did come out that Draghi was going to withstand from heading to North America and going to the Jackson Hole Summit on Friday, even though members of his staff will attend. But traders took this to indicate that there is a possible announcement in the future that could, adding a little liquidity to the system or something to do with bond yields, that could be announced in the near-term future. And this has created a push higher in the EURUSD. As you can see, it moved from the bottom of its trend towards 124.80 all the way up to the current resistance zone. It goes from 152.60 to 152.90. As long as the pair doesn't break higher into this resistance zone, we could see a continued move sideways heading into the Jackson Hole announcement and another move down towards the 154.80 area. So I would expect the trend to remain our friend today, and the range to remain our friend up until the Jackson Hole Summit, unless we have some sort of release from the ECB, which could create a short-term spark and then knock us out of the triangle that has contained the price action over the last few weeks. The New Zealand USD right now, right here, looks to be pressing towards the a resistance support zone that comes in between 80.40 and 80. If the pair, this level is going to act as a pivot heading into the rest of this week's trading. If the pair can break below this 80.30, 80.40 areas, we could see a move down to 78.60. If the pair gets a bounce here, we could see a move up initially towards this 81.20 area, and then ultimately, if we can break above the what used to be the ascending trend line, support trend line, which now would be a resistance, we could break a move up to the resistance level at 81.84. But what we're going to watch right now is to see how the pair reacts in this the support zone. A bounce off the support zone could mean we could see could be in for a move higher, break below, and then we're going to be looking for a break at the bottom, and we could see a push lower to for the remainder of the week. I would expect, though, in these thinly traded markets that we weren't going to have enough momentum to go through this zone, so I would look for a bounce here, but I'm not 100% sure it is going to occur. The Aussie USD is the last pair we're going to take a look at, and we can just see that the pair, ever since breaking out from the bottom of its ascending channel, has basically been in a channel of itself, but a much smaller one for that, moving lower after it moved down from the 104.35 level. What's going to happen? Either there's two things to look for heading into tonight. Either the pair is going to continue to move lower, and we're going to get to resist support at 103.20, and if that is the case, then we could see a bounce at that level. And if we break through the next, we have support layered relatively closely together there at 102.80 and then 102.2150. Excuse me, 102.15. But if the other thing that we're going to look for is a break of this descending channel. If we get a break of the descending channel, we could move up to the 104.35. As for information coming out tonight, we have out of Europe the German CPI report, and that is about it. So it's going to be thin in the news front, except for rumors and maybe some surprise announcements. Heading into North American trading tomorrow, though, things get a little more exciting if we have the release of the GDP report, and then after that we had the Fed releases the Beige Book economic survey, which can produce a bit of fireworks here and there, but that won't be until late in North American trading, around 2 o'clock. That is it. This is Chris Keene from a Keen Point of View. Remember to keep your trades keen and to play it safe. This is Currency Watch.